Hi, boys and girls. Well, today we're going to read a book about two little boys. They get to play in a junkyard and they have it all to themselves until one day when another person shows up. What do you think that's going to do to their junkyard fun? Well, we're going to find out in the story Meggie Moon, and it's written by Elizabeth Beggley, and it's illustrated by Gregory Maybuyer. Meggie Moon seems pretty interesting. Well, the boys are looking at her. I wonder what she's going to do in the junkyard. Let's find out about Meggie Moon. What kind of cool name is Meggie Moon? And here are our boys going through the broken fence through to the junkyard. Meggie Moon. Digger and Tiger spent all of the time in the yard. Nothing grew there but piles of dented things, empty things, worn out things. No one else dared to come to the yard. It was their place. Digger and Tiger were rough and tumble boys, spiky-haired, hole-at-the-knee boys. They were not brothers, but they were together, like a garbage can and its lid. Wow, I like the comparison the author made to a garbage can and a lid belonging together, and saying that Digger and Tiger belong together like a garbage can and a lid, or maybe like a pencil and an eraser. Pretty cool. One day, a girl arrived. She walked through the high gate and clicked it shut behind her. She stared at the tangled rubble and the king of the castle boys, and the boys stared back. "I'm Meggie Moon," said the girl. "Can I play with you?" "We don't play with girls," snarled Tiger. "Girls don't know how to play," hissed Digger. "Oh, don't they?" said Meggie, laughing. What does he mean, girls don't know how to play? We know how to play. I think they should think about their words. Meggie left the boys standing in the shadows and went to explore. The yard was a mess, and the boys were unfriendly. But Meggie, light bulb, she had ideas. She picked up some of the trash and began to arrange it, a tin here and a pipe there, until... "It's a racing car," said Tiger. "You can drive it if you want," offered Meggie. "Not likely," said Digger. Do you think the boys are going to drive it? Yeah, I think they are too. I like how she used her imagination to take a pile of junk and turn it into a race car. They didn't think of that idea. But as soon as Meggie left, the boys jumped into the car and raced away until dark. So they're quite happy to use her toy, her invention, her engineering. The next day, Meggie came to the yard again. Digger and Tiger watched her picking over junk. "Come on, build something," ordered Tiger. So Meggie made a ship. When it was finished, the boys played pirates. "Can I come aboard?" she asked. I suppose you could be the cook," said Tiger. Oh, come on. She was the inventor. She should get to be the captain. She was the one that thought of it and used her inventive capabilities. But at least they're letting her on. So it's a step in the right direction. I'd rather be the lookout, said Meggie. Good for her, standing up for her rights. She spit on her hands, shot up the rigging, and shouted, "Ship in view!" Startled, the boys raised their binoculars. "Aye, aye, shipmate," they said. Yay, she's got ideas. By the third day, the car was mangled and the ship wrecked. "Let's kick cans," said Tiger. "I'd rather throw stones," whined Digger. "That's boring," said Meggie. "Why don't we make a den?" She found wall things and roof things, and the boys crammed and jammed them into a corner. They played until dark when the bed calls came. Every day, Meggie thought of something different. They crossed a snake pit, shivered through a haunted castle, lurched round a roller coaster. "She's not bad for a girl," Digger exclaimed and admitted to Tiger secretly. So she's got great ideas. They love using her ideas. So now we know boys and girls can play together just right. You're all equal. You've got good ideas. And in this case, she's got fantastic ideas. Then one day, Meggie announced, "I'm going home tomorrow." The boys gazed at the yard. They remembered how before Meggie came, the rubble, it was just rubble. "But what will we play?" wailed Digger. "What? You guys can play. You've got imaginations." "I've brought you a goodbye present. You can play with that." Meggie wheeled in a towering load and toppled it in front of them. "Space explorers at the ready," she commanded, then marched out through the gate, clicking it shut behind her. "Aye, aye, Captain," Digger and Tiger saluted, but Meggie had gone. The sound of the closing gate echoed through the yard. What are they going to do without her? It's like she was the brains of the operation. Come on, boys, think. You can do it. The boys stared emptily after Meggie. At last they inched towards her present pile. The heap of rubble was just a porthole here, a jet there. The boys looked at each other. Light bulb. They had ideas. Yay, now they're thinking. You can do it. Come on, boys, persevere. Get those thoughts in action. "Space explorers," barked Digger. "At the ready," shouted Tiger. By dusk, smooth things and crumpled things, shattered things and battered things spiraled high above the yard fence. Wow! They're working, they're thinking, they're putting their plan into action. 'Cause you always gotta have a plan. With spacesuits on, the astronauts climbed into the rocket. "Blast off!" they chorused. Digger and Tiger roared and rumbled away from the yard over the city, zooming into space in search of their lost captain, Meggie Moon. And there they go. Great work, boys. You came up with a plan. You invented something. You imagined it and got it done. They came up with a space rocket. That's awesome. And now they've shot off into space looking for Meggie Moon. I hope they find her. All right, my inventive, imaginative friends, scroll on down and find out what's your assignment for today.